Dogs is going crazy.
Does your daughter have you found out your daughter got an IG?
No, I found out my daughter. So I was talking to my baby mama yesterday, and she said, she was like, "Yeah, have you seen your daughter's Instagram?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't know she had an Instagram too." 9th grade, I feel like, okay, that's cool. You can make your stuff now too. So I asked my daughter, I was like, "Why you didn't tell me you had an Instagram?" And I'm looking at her profile. Now, her profile has some gang slang in there. Slang in there.
Oh my
Her
God.
Instagram name.
What's her? Never mind.
No,
Don't
I'm
say that.
not going to say
Don't
that. But it has, it has
Don't say it.
Cuh in there.
Community.
Yeah, community.
You feel responsible for that?
Yes.
All right.
To a certain degree. Yeah, I ain't say to a certain degree. Yeah, I feel responsible for that.
Thanks.
Because we don't talk about like that, but just let me know she's looking. And when I'm looking at her Instagram, I said, man, let me see. I'm about to follow myself to monitor what the you doing. My daughter blocked me.
What?
Yeah.
Plot twist.
My daughter blocked me. And I was like,
a motherfucker.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why did you block me? She was like, I don't know. I just didn't want you to see it. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah, she a kid.
So
High school.
Yes, but it was funny. It was funny too because my girl said, what's her Instagram? Because I unblocked myself. And I followed her. And I said, what's her Instagram? She blocked my girl too.
No.
Said, damn, Monty, you gonna do me like that?
That's the way. I mean, if you
Oh, you gotta think, bro.
one
It's
band,
like
one sound.
this is your hierarchy, bro. You're a kid. Like these are the people who are like can tell you no or yes.
Yes.
So it's like I want to block all of them. If I'm a kid and I want to be free, I want to be free on social media. Like I'm gonna block all the people who can tell me no or yes, or who looking at my shit that can tell me no or yes.
Shit, niggas be grown blocking their aunties and shit.
Bro,
I blocked some family members. So
just because you don't want them to see some of the stuff you post. Yeah.
Facebook.
I done hid my story from hella
Oh,
people.
Facebook
all
for
the
sure.
aunties on Facebook.
Facts.
No, but then I see my daughter got threads too.
Oh shit.
And she wrote this yesterday. All I'm seeing on TikTok is, oh my God, a hurricane is forming tomorrow. Hurricane? Get y'all bum asses over it, let it happen already. Shit. Like it ain't even that deep.
Why
This
she
is
get
my daughter
shit.
saying this shit.
How do you feel?
I don't know how to feel about
Get
this
over it
shit
already.
though.
Yeah.
First of all, she's cripping and ain't even got to put on. What is happening?
I ain't got put on, nigga. Her daddy.
100%
Listen.
So okay,
Daddy don't
so
do
you're
nothing.
you're born into being a crip. I'm confused.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, okay,
Facts,
I
facts.
didn't know. Okay.
Hell yeah. You from where your daddy from if you with him all day, every day, and your whole life.
And
But
So
look,
she can rep the set
fuck-
and not be
no,
put
no,
on.
no. Fuck all that gangbanging shit. But technically, my daughter grew up in the hood.
No,
yeah.
I know that.
It's
I'm
almost
saying
10 years of
she
her
can
life.
rep the set and not have to been put on because she's
Yeah.
80's daughter.
Facts.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking crying.
But we not doing that shit though.
You're a
I'm not
factor.
promoting
If
that
you're
shit.
a daughter or son
We're
of a
not-
factor from your hood,
We not
like,
doing
yeah,
that.
nigga, you ain't got to get put on.
Of course, we're not doing that. I just needed to know
But-
the
But
logistics.
again, that's not cool though.
Hell no.
But I also told AD that.
But that's
a
my
long time
fault.
ago, did I?
Me,
I said
and you
this
had
shit
that
came back
same
and bit me in the
conversation.
ass.
You've been put on the ass too
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But have you had that conversation with her about like how you grew up and where you from?
I mean, she lived.
I know, but I'm saying like, have you?
No,
personally
baby,
sat
you need
Nah,
to have
I
the
ain't never. I ain't
conversation.
never had that real
So
conversation.
you gotta have that
That's
conversation
important,
with her.
though.
Cause like, so when my son started getting curious about me, I sat down and gave him that conversation. But I gave Cuz all the cons. I never gave him the pros. You know what I'm saying? I told him like, nigga, I was 19 and got shot and flatlined twice. I went to jail multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I done been stabbed. I started burying my homies at 15 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Deterring from that shit. Like, man, I don't want to be a part of that shit. Like, that's what cripping and blooding is about. Then I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So you got to sit her down and have that conversation with her instead of letting the streets have them conversations with her.
Right.
Facts.
Cause you feel me?
But
they
gonna
get
pay
curious.
for
They
They
chill.
get curious.
They
But
kids.
see, and this is
And
the
that
thing
shit's
too.
fun in the moment because we don't know no better,
Right.
But this is
You know what I'm
why.
saying?
This is why I'm happy that I have her full time now. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because I wouldn't even know that her mind is even going to anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
fair,
saying?
bro.
I think she thinks you're so cool
That's
too.
what I
bro.
think.
Yeah.
That's
That
for
I
sure
don't
what
think
it is.
she's doing it to like the bad aspect. I think she's doing it like my dad's cool, my dad's a crip.
Exactly.
I'm
But
a
I've
crip
never,
too.
I've never shown her that.
No,
though.
but all you gotta do is
Me
go to your
neither.
Instagram.
Community,
yeah,
bro.
all you do is talk.
Yeah.
You have blue
Listen.
bandanas all
YouTube.
over the house. Like she's not stupid.
My son, when my baby mom called me and said, your son want to be a Crip because he saw you say Crip lives matter. And I told you that a long time ago.
Yeah.
said
I
it.
said, I regret doing that shit.
Yeah.
Not because of what it stands for. Nigga, I'm about that. But, nigga, the fact that my kids saw it and they felt like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, nigga, my daddy doing it. That's what I want to do. But I ain't raising to be that.
No, that's what I'm
At all.
You
saying.
know what I'm saying?
At all.
But it's like, damn.
Everything from it.
All we can do is hold ourselves accountable at the end of the day because it's on us.
Right.
Even now with the community shit, like, even though it's community, we don't preach to like, hey, go be a Crip, go be a Crip. Or none
Hell
of that.
no.
Like, this is just what we are, this is what we represent, this is where we come from. But we highlight the beautiful things, but we don't talk about like, you know what I mean? Sometimes we do get caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
We human.
Yeah.
We get caught up in the moment. Our emotions get the best of us. We want
Facts.
to bang and say what we want to say and get aggressive, but then we got to also understand our kids is watching us and youth are watching us, bro.
A lot of you.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we trying to take a higher approach with certain shit right now in the moment. But it's like, this shit taking everything in a nigga's soul, not to crack off.
I
Facts.
love y'all for that though.
You feel me?
I love y'all for that because
so
y'all are
much
I'm an adult and y'all are still keeping me sane. So to see, okay, AD's doing it, Pun's doing it, Terrell's doing it, follow suit, Heather.
Man, listen.
Don't
them
fucking crash
conversations-
out.
Exactly.
Cause I want
shit
to
is
crash
different.
out so fucking so hard.
Yeah.
And I love everything Terrell's doing too. I'm like a fucking kid. It's all new to me too. Like I'm an adult, but it's a new to me. It's a new world. It's new life. Like, oh, this shit is real life. Like
It's
I
real.
knew
But
Heather,
Crips,
you know-
whatever.
But you know, like, and I seen T-Rail with his kids. He don't sit there and say no gang shit. Like, I've never smoked in
No.
front of my kids, drank in front of my kids. When I'm
Right,
with
right,
them,
right.
No.
I talk to them. You feel me? Up until my daughter got of age, like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Or just being a dad. So when I see stuff like that, or even the fact to be like, I want to block my dad. It's like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? And then her mannerisms and the things that she's saying is like, okay, that's why I'm just glad that I can be a dad and just really get on shit the high school time, because my biggest fear was my daughter being somewhere, you feel me, and getting pregnant early and shit. Like, I got her mom pregnant early. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out of high school and shit like that. And I don't want that cycle to continue and shit too. So
You just gotta
Yeah.
talk to her. The blocking
Hey.
and shit
You
don't
gotta nip
be
that
from
shit
a
in the
place
butt.
of like it don't be
Facts.
from like a mad place or nothing like that. It's a place of I don't want him to see this because I know he's gonna tell me no. I know he's gonna say
And
this,
then you gotta understand, cuz, like, for a child, just take yourself back to 14, 15, 16,
Exactly.
17.
We know that.
Like the
feeling.
cool factor, yeah, my dad is cool. He's a nigga that come up here and whoop your ass. But I gotta be cool for these 6 hours at school.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's cool here?
Right.
Same shit.
Okay, being with the shits, beating bitches up, beating niggas up,
Right.
boom, 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 shooting
Right.
dice, bam, 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 hustling. Like, depending on what school you at.
Right.
Now I'm over here at this school. Oh, you know, education it's where you put your kids at, because they're easily tempted by
Their influence.
their peers. So if they're in a setting where everybody up here is gang banging and the people who on campus are cool, or the niggas who fighting and gang banging, they're gonna want to be like.
and that's
Know what I'm saying?
why I got her out of an environment like that.
But
Yeah,
you
but-
still,
You know what I'm saying?
gotta
You
talk
gotta
to
have
her
a
though.
conversation with
No,
her.
I'm gonna have a
either way.
conversation, but it made it worse because, nigga, this is the first week that she's in custody with me having to deal with that. So I guess this is just the first time
It's a process.
I'm gonna
bro.
have to, you know.
It's a process.
And it
Yeah.
don't have to be like that's the thing too. Like you also kind of are like hesitant on having it because you like, oh, it's the first week having her. Like I don't want to. It don't have to be an uncool conversation. It don't have to be an argument. It don't have to be angry. It don't have to be none of that. It's just, yo, what's up? Like I seen this. Let's talk about it because I love you. You love me. Like
Yeah.
let's get to the bottom of it because
Like-
it's a lot of shit you don't know about this. I'm finna put you on
Real
and let
shit.
you know.
Facts. Like
This
I
is
feel like
this.
I feel like
gotta
our,
draw the line on
Yeah.
certain shit.
yeah, you gotta draw the line.
No,
line
I do
too.
draw the
I'm
line.
not tolerating this, that, and the third.
I do draw the line, and
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
I'm the aggressor parent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but with girls, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
As her
Yeah.
daddy,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You
Yeah.
have to be very careful with how aggressive you get with it.
No.
I'm
But
not. I know, but I'm saying.
But
I'm
that's
talking
why
back to what he's
that's why you
saying.
said that, Illa, because
You have to
I don't
do it.
want to lose her trust.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's why I said it doesn't have to be an argument. It don't have to be none of that. It's just like, let's holler. Let's sit down. Let's talk about this. What made you do this? What did you see that made you feel this way? Okay, cool. Well, guess who's sitting right in front of you? Somebody who really went through this. So let me tell you what it really looks like. And then you can make your decisions from there. But I'm also not fucking with that. And I think that you should really think a lot about not fucking with it either. Because that's just not what we want for you.
It should be a blessing, though, fool. Like, I really enjoy this shit, like, raising. Because, like, your kids, you see so much of yourself in them.
Yeah.
And you be like, damn.
Me all over again.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you yell out, I'm like, hey, don't be doing it. And you like, in your head, you like, damn, I used to do the
Same shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn. And you know, you always hear it coming up like, hey, when you have kids, they're going to be 10 times worse than you. That was always the thing in the hood, right? When you have kids, they're going to be 10 times worse than you. Like, nigga, I know they ain't.
Raising them, right?
Yeah, but nigga, shit, them motherfucking kids, they embody everything about you, even though they're new to this space. They're only here for 10 years, 12 years, like, but they embody so much of you, bro. Like, nigga,
They're paying attention to
they
everything.
pay attention to everything under a microscope with their parents, bro.
And that's why I think it's really important because, like, we all were kids.
Facts.
We were all kids once. So it don't matter if we've ever been parents before. It matters that we remember how our parents were with us and what made us do certain things. And that's why I'm like, as a girl, I can remember having to be afraid to have certain conversations with my uncle is who raised me. I knew if he got mad at me, it was over and I would shut down and I would be terrified. But when he came and he talked to me regular, I was like, oh, damn, okay, I could talk about this. And that's why I'm like, as a dad to a young lady, it's approaches like
girls are
to keep him to keep
And
her
that's
in your
why
good
I
graces.
don't listen. That's why I don't want to
It's just
make her
important.
feel a certain type of way. Of course, I'm gonna be a dad and put the boundaries down there. But I'm like, damn, the first week that she's in my custody, I gotta have a conversation with her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and that's okay though, because that's why it's important that you have that. It don't matter if it's the first week in custody. It's the fact that now that you have her, this is what you have her for, to be her dad. It don't matter if it's the first day or, 20 years from now. That's your job. You're her dad. You supposed to be there. So can't no other nigga talk to her but you.
Factual.
You got to be the nigga that tells that shit to her because she's going to understand when she goes out there. My daddy said this, and that's what I'm going off of. Because that's where that shit comes from. That's where girls get outside and they get to act like a fucking fool.
That's them girls. Now them boys, they different.
Hard-headed as a motherfucker.
Them niggas is little you.
See?
They little you.
That's why I think you get
They watch all this shit you doing, all this shit, they watching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, my son FaceTimed me from school. Like, hey, you know this? It was an artist. I forgot what the nigga name was. Hey, you know this? I told him you woo woo. Like, he flexing up there.
That's the funny part.
He flexing like, my daddy is woo woo. I'm like, damn. But they watch everything. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't have those conversations with them, that's your son, that's your daughter. You ain't talking about your industry shit with them. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
They know.
It's crazy because at the age that we are now, we're trying to build ourselves, do everything, trying to make ourselves something. So it's like, fuck, our kids are watching too. We're still trying to raise this person. Still, we're trying to get ourselves together. It's crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck were my parents doing?
And how we react.
That's what I swear, every once in a while, I'll stop and think about I'll just call my mom and be like, bro, I was this old when you were my age.
Yes.
And I just got to say, shout the fuck out to you. Because, boy, how the fuck did you do
I'm still trying to make it. I'm still trying to get it together. I still don't know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. But, I'm out here.
Oh, God.
And that's how it is, but with a little person watching you.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. So.
Multiple little persons.
Multiple little
yeah.
persons. Multiple little persons is fun.
They real sponges.
I think all of y'all
sure.
sponges for sure.
I love it.
But you guys are doing great.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
And that's the
For
thing.
sure.
Like, this is regular. Y'all are amazing parents. It's just regular shit. Y'all just got different shit than other parents have to deal with. But other parents got to deal with wild shit like this too. It's just not cripping in it's not cripping in blood. And it's just other wild shit.
Like, I love seeing this generation of fathers, like all the homies and shit. Like, we don't gotta beat our kids to get the message across. You
Hell no.
God.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
God.
Like coming up, we was beat. Like we felt like, damn, that was common, right? Like nigga, you get in trouble, you come home, you get no ass whooping. You
Bro.
do this on the street, you get an ass whooping. You got
Oh,
everything was an
God.
ass whooping. Like we don't gotta do that, and the kids understand it.
Yeah.
It's just about the delivery and the message and how you talk to them and what you tell them, and they get it. Like that was the thing with me when I was young. I'm like, nigga, you don't gotta whoop my ass because I get it, but I'm just bad, my nigga. Like
God.
you don't understand that part.
My brother.
But do
was bad.
you appreciate the discipline though? Do you feel like it helps you?
I mean, that shit made me
You
want to
hear
go
what he
out and
just
get in
said?
bullshit.
He just
Yeah.
said,
I was
I'm
trying to go
bad.
take that
mean-
aggression. I wasn't ready to fight my dad
Yeah.
yet till I got to the age where I called him out, and I regretted that. But
Shout out to my brother Van Lathan, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the $50. He said, F them kids.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Van Lathan, man.
Shout out to you.
And when we say FTK, it's in a good way. It's in a
It's
good
in a
way.
good way.
Because sometimes, parents need space, man. Shit.
Hey, I ain't
We
got
want to
none.
get out and
W's in the
you know
chat
what I
for
mean?
Van Lotion. I see it already.
Shout out
them
Van Lathan,
kids.
man.
Kids
I ain't
are a
got
blessing, and to be able to contribute to the world and to make more kids and to make more lives, like that's important because a lot of girls don't. Right now, a lot of girls don't want to have kids. They
Man,
don't want to have a
facts.
big family. They don't want to do that shit.
And that shit
It's
being promoted.
very rare for a girl to want to have more than one kid. One kid is enough for
But
a
no,
bitch.
I understand though.
They're like, I'm done.
I understand.
So
That shit is being promoted too, because it's like they putting Planned Parenthoods in all the ghettos
yeah,
on every corner like a T-Mobile.
It
They
is.
tell us to kill our babies off, nigga.
Yes.
Like that's a beautiful blessing, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think it depends on the situation. I
Y'all
feel
just
like-
gotta start fucking with responsibility.
Yeah, but
with
that's the
responsible
problem.
minds.
People aren't responsible. So I feel like
Time for
those
me to
type
get
of
my
things
Malcolm
need to
X
be
shit.
available. Because when shit goes left, woo.
It's time.
It's not meant for everybody to have kids. It's really not. It's a special thing. It is a special thing. I can't believe I have kids because I thought I would never have kids.
That's me.
No, I was you, Lexi.
You don't want kids?
It's not that I don't want kids. I feel like I just have a lot
Actually
of
still young.
fears when it comes
Yeah.
to kids.
You said
She's still young.
Yeah, I have a lot of fears when it comes to kids.
I had my first baby at 25. But before then, I was like, I'm never going to have kids. It's out. Like, I don't fuck with kids. I don't want to take care of them. Nothing.
Don't feel bad.
So when I got pregnant,
no,
I
I don't-
No, don't feel bad.
A
I
lot
don't
of
think
people who
it's
have
a-
kids aren't. It isn't planned.
Yeah, I don't
No.
feel like
Know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like, but that's my thing. I want it to be planned. I
Same.
want
Yeah.
to be married.
Same.
I want
Probably
to
planned.
That's the
have
textbook shit.
that.
Yeah.
That's the textbook
So that's
shit.
why I haven't had
Planned,
kids
but-
because I could have had a million kids if I wanted to.
No,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But I'm
For
like,
me, I'm like,
nah.
I need to have a house. I need to have this amount of money.
Yeah.
I need to have this kind of car. I need to have this before I have kids.
Yeah.
And when I got pregnant with my first kid, well, I got pregnant multiple times prior to that, and I was like, it's not time. So I did whatever I had to do. But when I got pregnant at that time, and I was like, okay, yeah, it feels right. Like I should have my kid. I'm like, whatever happens, happens. I don't care how much money I have. I don't care where I'm living. I don't care anything. I'm going to have a kid. And if you feel confident with having your kid, I think you should have it. Like, no matter where you're at in life, if you want your kid and you feel like you're able to take care of it, have your fucking kid. Because a lot of girls aren't having their kids right now. And it's because of their nigga or their circumstances or whatever. But you can make it through.
Yeah.
Like, you can make it through. I watched my mom make it through with 4 kids. You can make it through no matter what. Like, have your kid. Like, contribute to this world. Nobody wants to contribute to this world anymore. Like, we're going to be extinct in a minute. That's why I'm like, if I'm able to have kids, I'm having a 4th kid. Terrell does not want to have a 4th kid. But I'm like, if I'm
Which is
able and
understandable.
healthy to have a 4th kid, I'm having my 4th kid. He'll have 5 total. I'll have 4 total.
Hey, do y'all want more kids?
Yeah.
AD
But-
wants more kids.
But I want to do it the right way though. I don't want to
Do y'all
have.
want more
Hell no.
kids?
What's the right way?
I don't want to have. I want my kids to, cause both of my kids are 10 years apart. You feel me? So they ain't really. They don't click like that. I want both my kids, but I want my future children to be under the same household, and I can do shit with them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not no. You know what I'm saying? Have another I'll have 3 baby mamas. I don't want 3 baby mamas.
Yeah, that's out.
That's a
so
lot.
If Lexi gets pregnant once, y'all are gonna have 2 kids together. That's how it goes. That kid needs to have a partner. That's how it goes.
And I'm with that.
That's good. you have one kid by Lexi, be prepared to have another kid by Lexi, and then you can get out of there if that's what you choose
I need
to
to get
do.
out of there.
If that's what you choose to
He
do.
ain't going
Alright, cut the
nowhere
string.
because I'll kill a nigga.
Damn.
I mean, if
And
that's
then
what
get
you
out of
choose
there.
to do. I'm begging
That's
for
amazing
Terrell for a
advice,
fourth
Sandra, I ain't gonna
kid.
Why?
And he just won't give it to me.
Why do you want a fourth kid?
Whoa.
I just feel like my anxiety
Beautiful.
level, I just needs to even out. My Zoe
Stupid.
has Ziri. Zane needs a boy.
Oh.
I need
Okay,
to
okay.
have,
So you want another boy?
I need to have another
That makes
boy.
sense.
I don't know if I'm gonna have another boy or if I'm just gonna have another kid.
But okay, so
But I also went through a whole lot, and Terrell was there for me when I was going through a whole lot of shit,
Yeah.
postpartum, during pregnancy, all that shit. So
I wouldn't
he's like,
want
I'm
to baby by
traumatized.
somebody check my phone either.
but that's why
I don't check his phone, nigga. I don't check his phone. Oh, okay. I think they'll one day have a baby together.
I feel like you guys have a
She's
lot.
such a good.
You guys have so much going on right now with
I believe
everything
him.
that's going on, like with all the business. You guys are still trying to get the store back together. You guys have back on Fig. Like you guys are about to have what? Like isn't the 100th episode? Shut up.
We don't need a kid, but kids make everything better. To me, kids make everything better.
Yeah.
Like they make everything better.
To me, I just have more life to live.
Yeah.
Like
For
I have
sure.
more things that I want to do before I have a kid. I want to travel more. I want to do that type of stuff. Everyone says you
Wow.
can travel with kids, but
It's harder. No, everybody's
Why you
different. Everybody's different.
Hey,
Everybody has
shout out
their
to
own
Van
path
Lathan
away.
for the $20. I will have kids, but I keep coming up with that $500.
I'm crying.
Van
That's
Lathan
crazy.
is addicted to porn
He said I
stars.
keep coming up with that 500.
Oh.
I don't know if he'll ever have a kid.
Put him in a coffin.
He's fucking the porn stars. But you know what? Whatever.
Shit.